Hello, sunshine. This is Joy from Michigan in the United States. It is a nice warm one today. I think we hit mid-80s, which is very warm for this time of year for us. So I'm enjoying the sunshine and the summery weather. I am going to do a flower for you guys today. I saw this on an art group that I'm on, and I'm sorry, I don't remember the artist's name. I'll put it in the description box. Jenny, I think was her first name. So I'm just gonna hop right in. I've mixed up, I had some new metallics that I ordered because I couldn't get anything else. So I ordered this brand, it's Reeves, and it came with 4 colors, 3 of which I'm using today. I have bronze, copper, and gold. I've already laid down my white background so that you guys don't have to watch that boring bit. Just add a little white there. Sorry, I should have touched this up before I started my video, but I didn't think of it, so bear with me just a moment. Okay, so as far as I know, she did not have a video to watch, but she did describe what she did to get the effect that she had, and I'm sure hers is going to be much different than mine, but I'm going to go for it. So I'm going to put just rows of color, and this top corner is going to be black, so I really didn't want a white undercoat there. So I feel like this paint got really thick sitting here. It was a little challenging to mix, and I don't know if that's just because it's a brand that I'm not used to, or I don't know. This one's still a little bit lumpy. So we'll see what we manage to get out of this one. I think I might just do this with a stick. I think that might be a little bit easier to get a more controlled line. And I really like, this is the copper, which has a little bit more of a red tone to it, which I like. So I'm going to do 2 stripes of that. Oh goodness, the stick is not working. Let's try again. So I hope you guys are enjoying your holiday weekend. If it's, I don't know, depends on where you are, I suppose. It's Memorial Day weekend here in the States. And probably if I did a little bit of research, I would know if it's Memorial Day weekend everywhere, or if that's just the United States thing. I imagine it's the United States, but what do I know? All right. So if you're watching me from another country, you can fill me in. All right, this is gold from the same brand. So I'm using, oh, that stick's broken. I'm using the same brand for all the metallics, and then I'm using just my titanium white as the background. And I think I'm actually gonna do a little bit of a swirly line. Okay. So that's step 1. Step 2. And she said she used paper towel, which I don't ever use for my swipes, so I'm having to improvise already. I'm kind of wondering, yeah, the skewer's gonna get lost, so, and I wiped that right on my plastic. All right, so the goal is to take my card, or whatever you're using, I'm using laminating sheets, and just slide it through all of them till you get like a petal. So this is gonna be a fairly slow process. Oh, that didn't work out. So I will probably stop talking here pretty soon and just work, and then I'll be able to put this at a little bit higher speed so that it doesn't take you quite as long to get through the video. All right, guys, I think I'm liking that. I'm going to switch to my little skewer for mistakes. And I'm just going to do not a lot, but just some fine tuning. Add a few more little lines. I really like what I have, so I don't want to do a whole lot here. Okay, I think that's looking really, really fun. I don't know if you guys can hear, but I've got a couple bees that have joined me, so I should wrap this up so that I don't have a sting. But there's no rushing art. It has its own timeline, and we follow it. Okay. Okay. So I think I'm happy with that for the petals. So you can see the lacing through here. There's no silicone in this paint. It's just the metallic paint interacting with the white. So for my center up here, I think what I'm going to do is just a little bit of this metallic underneath. Oh, you know what? I missed a step. First, I need to put some black down, and then I'm going to swipe with black as well. Oh, goodness. So this is black with a little bit of Payne's gray because I wanted to use up my Payne's gray. So I'm just going to go ahead and throw that down, and then I'm going to spread it with my spatula. And I have a lot of variations of this painting in my mind, but I wanted to stick to what I had seen to start with, just so that I wasn't experimenting before I had tried the original technique, I guess. This is going to be tricky to do left-handed. Let me see if I can move this and still keep you guys in frame. There. That'll make it a little bit easier on me. So we're just going to pull this black across. I really don't want that white in there. I knew I would have some white overlaps. I'm okay with that, but I definitely don't want a white line. And then I'm going to spread this on my sides. My sides were bare because I wanted my sides to match the front. So I did not put anything on the sides by the center of the flower. All right, so now we're going to add a little bit of metallic. And I don't know, just however we get it on there. Okay, so that was the bronze? Yes, bronze. Here's some gold. I almost feel like I could leave it like that, but I think I'm gonna swipe with black. Just so that I'm sticking to the original plan. Okay. So I'm gonna add one more line of black right here at the top. No, I guess where the petals meet. This little plastic swipe tool is so small. There it is. I lose track of it, guys. All right, I'm gonna put this at a slight angle so I can pull towards me. All right, here we go. Don't like that white that's showing up. Okay. I think we are going to work with that. I should have some cells pop up in there just because it's metallic. There we go. Make sure you guys can see. I am going to put a little heat on the black, and then I'm going to add a little more detail. So let me grab my heat tool, which was unplugged, so I apologize. Here we go. Do what that will do. I really don't like this white, so I'm just going to see if I can cover it. Pull some of that up and then pull some black over it. Since I've got some black runoff, that does make it a little bit easier, so I can dip my finger in the black and then dip it on top of that white and get rid of the part that I don't like. So I am going to pull some of this black just down slightly, just so this edge is not so defined. And I don't want to pull it out too far because there's just too much lovely going on there, and I don't want to interrupt that. So just little lines here and there to indicate that this whole flower is one piece. It's not, there's not a black blob sitting with all right, let's see. Just drawing designs in it, just trying to create a rounder, I don't know. I just feel like the lines in this shouldn't be towards the middle. So I'm trying to break up those lines. And then I'm going to dip the end of my stick in the paint and see if I can't add a little. Not having much success here, guys. Oh, there we go. Interesting. The gold did okay, but this would be the bronze doesn't want to cooperate today. Let's get rid of that white. Add a little copper. Just little dots here and there. This part of it is very relaxing to me, so I could see me getting a little carried away with the dots because it's just soothing. I don't know. Try to get some more bronze in there. Is it looking at all like the texture on a flower? Now that I put those dots there, I feel like they're a little too defined. So I'm just trying to add some lines. I don't like the white there, so I'm gonna see. I may regret this, but we're gonna try to scrape that. Add some black there. And I'm just gonna do, oh, that was a lot of gold. That was way more than I intended to put down, but that's okay. We'll do a little, hopefully, a little bronze. And a little copper. Now my goal is going to be to pull that black over those and stretch it all the way down. So here goes nothing. I'm pulling up more white. Oh goodness, guys. Okay. Let me try heat on that spot one more time. I'm almost thinking I should swipe with the metallic, but I'm not 100% convinced that that's the right move. I would like to get rid of that white line right there. All right, guys. I think I'm done, other than trying to get that little bit of white off. Where is, here, I'm just gonna pour a little bit of black paint on my finger. See if I can't cover that. Oh, that was a lot of paint. It's okay. Oh, and that's pulling up more white, of course. All right, guys, I'm gonna continue to fiddle with this while I talk. First of all, I always want to say thank you to my subscribers. You guys are awesome. I'm so grateful for each and every one of you, and just thrilled that you find my art, I don't know, either entertaining or something. You keep watching. I appreciate that. Leave me your comments. Let me know what you think of this one. I love to hear what other people think, because, you know, with art, everybody's got a different opinion, and that is what makes art so beautiful. So I would love to hear what you think, or what you would have done differently, or whatever tips you might have. If you have not subscribed already, I would love it if you would just hit that subscribe button. Help me along. I ask nothing of you other than comments and likes and a little bit of feedback. No cost. I don't have a tip jar or anything like that. So I just want to share with other aspiring artists and see what we can come up with as a community. I feel like art should be a community thing. It shouldn't be, I don't know. I know what I'm trying to say, but I'm trying to say it in a nice way. I will not be offended. Let me just put it this way. I will not be offended if any of you see something I do and decide you want to try that too. There are some artists who don't appreciate that. I'm not one of them. And that's okay. You know, everybody's art journey is their own, so I don't hold anything against people like that. I just think there's room in this world for all of us, and we all have a different take. Nobody has the same response to art. So I'm gonna add a little bit of bronze here to cover up this white, and then I will take you guys in for a close-up. I feel like this was a fairly quick one, but you guys maybe when I put the video together, I'll go, oh no, this wasn't that quick at all. But I didn't have to scrape it, so that's always a bonus. Just trying to decide what to cover that white with. Let's go back to that. I really love the copper. Yeah, this feels like a autumn bloom with all these metallics. Just get rid of that last little bit of white. Maybe I have to learn to live with it. Okay, that's better, I think. I like this swipe better. I do feel like right here needs to be broken up with a little bit of black. And then I will just run my skewer through that. Which of course brought up some white. Goodness gracious, I just can't escape that white. So I feel like the metallics, the new brand, worked fairly well. I'm happy with them. I like the lacing. They were a bit of a pain in the butt to mix, but you know, metallics have a tendency to kind of be that way because they're just a different thing altogether. All right, guys, I'm gonna leave you with that. I will take you in for a close-up. Thank you so much for joining me. Have a wonderful weekend, and I will see you guys on the next one.